Hi, this is Sam Black with my third video with White-Black Aggro and Standard. I'm going to play this game, and I have a pretty nice hand. I'm likely to lose less life if I lead with Godless Shrine, so I'll pay 2 and play Soldier of the Pantheon. Play Caves, and attack, and play Precinct Captain. I can jet the Precinct Captain. I'm going to pay life to kill the Phoenix, which isn't great since it comes back and everything, but I think it's the thing to do since it's mana efficient. I'm going to play Desecration Demon. And attack. Burrow's Reckoner will stop me from attacking with Mutavault, but Soldier and Demon can attack through it. Put a stop on my turn in case he sacrifices his guy so that I can then attack with Mutavault. And I'm going to play Temple of Silence before I play Thoughtseize because if I have a pack rat on top of my deck, then I'm not going to play Thoughtseize, and otherwise I will play Thoughtseize. This on the bottom, Thoughtseize. So Perforos is not really relevant here. I could take the Phoenix because it's the best card, or I could take one of Lightning Strike and Ash Zealot because my opponent could play both of them next turn. And my opponent is at 6. I need to deal with this demon. I'm going to take Lightning Strike because it gives my opponent the best chance to actually answer the demon, and I think I can beat these creatures because I'm pretty far ahead. So my opponent drew a land and can now play Ash Zealot and Chandra's Phoenix. opponent is going to sacrifice something to the demon, I assume. The Phoenix. And I do not have good attacks and dash, so I will just pass. I'm going to block the Boros Reckoner because 2 is less than 3. That's a pretty good draw. So I'll just go to combat. And attack. And pay a life to play Obstat. And I will exile Obsidian so that my opponent is dead. Unless my opponent can do 9, which is actually fairly conceivable. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with this guy. Yeah, that was really bad. I should not have exiled Obsidian, and/or I should not have attacked with this guy, because now I'm just dead to Perforce plus Reckoner. That was a horrible attack. Or just horrible play in general. I put myself dead to a red permanent instead of not doing that. Okay, so I want Duress, and I want Deicide, and I want Devouring Light, and I'm not totally sure about Deicide. I do not want Banisher Priest, because it's very easy for my opponent to kill. And I do not think that I want Thoughtseize. And I think I want to cut a Mana Confluence because it's just so bad. And I think even though it gains life, Obsidian is slower than I want. I have to pay quite a bit of life with this hand, but other than that, it's very good, so I'll keep. It's not really that much life if I draw black at some point. I'm going to lead with a Duress. Not totally sure that Deicide was a good idea. Ash Solid, Phoenix, and Stormwrath. That's interesting. Um, I think Soldier doesn't do very much, so I'm going to play Temple of Silence and just plan to discard the Soldier. Hmm. I think I'm not casting non-rats, and this is not one of the cards that interacts better with just rats, so I'll put it on the bottom. If my opponent should attack with Ash Sealet here because I can't block. Because a removal spell would let him, on this rat, would let him first strike that rat. But he is not so clever. So here I'm just going to attack with all the rats. So if I want, I could downfall one of these and animate Mutavault and trade, or I could just animate Mutavault and make a rat. I don't see any particular reason to downfall here. Yeah. We'll make a rat. I'll tap this for 2 more damage. Okay. Back rat Mutavault on the play. Very good, even when it costs some life. On the draw, I'm actually tempted to cut this Mana Confluence. Problem is I don't have anything great to bring in. I could bring in a Thoughtseize, but I don't know if that's better. It probably is. Yeah, I'm going to bring in 2 Thoughtseizes instead of Confluence Obsidian. Lower my curve a little and decrease the amount of pain overall. This hand is good. I believe that it is worth leading with Address. Lightning Strike and some 3-drops. Going to play Precinct Captain, which could very easily be wrong, but I think it does a good job of holding off the Forest Reckoner. Not that's necessarily the most important thing to do, but I like how it interacts with having shields up. Tap onto Temple of Silence and a pack rat and pass. actually am interested in Vermez this game because I don't know that Pack Rat is really what I'm going to be doing. Since I'm likely to just play Desecration Demon, or maybe even Vermez and a tapped land next turn. It's a good attack. Yeah, I think this is a good spot to play Vermez and a tapped land. Yeah, it's not quite worth playing it untapped and playing a soldier, I think. It's quite a bit of mana. I believe that I do wish to save my Pack Rat and shoot it again next turn, so I'd have to kind of commit to saving it. Maybe I just don't care. Yeah, okay, it's dead. I don't really want to make it a rat next turn. I want to make a demon. How bad is attacking? Looks pretty bad. What I would like to do is drop Bile Blight. I'm targeting me with a lot of gutter snipes. It's a lot of damage. Oh, well that was the only way to have a chance here. So I can Bile Blight these things. And then go to combat. And kill Chandra. And attack my opponent. And then I'll play another guy. Drew Magma Jet, which is enough to put me to 2. And then presumably my opponent will use that to dig for another spell. Bottom, top. So there's another spell that will kill me. So I need to find a way to kill my opponent this turn, which doesn't look particularly possible. Because now my opponent presumably has any spell, and I'm dead. Yep, that'll do it. I needed to play better in the first game.